choose our socks for success in all endeavors. Fortunes rises from the heel, and good luck for life.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday, October 9th, 2024. Today in history, on this day 420 years ago, the Kepler supernova was first observed by humans, named after the German astronomer Johannes Kepler. It is the most recent supernova visible to the naked eye in the last 400 years. Located about 13,000 light-years from Earth, it marks the latest supernova explosion in the Milky Way. Welcome to today's Qingchao Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
Myanmar military sends representatives to ASEAN summit. Comprehensive news from Yangon. On October 9th, the ASEAN summit will be held in Vientiane, Laos. The Myanmar military government will send permanent secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Ong Kyo Mo to gain the support of ASEAN countries. This marks Myanmar's first representation at the ASEAN summit since the coup in April 2021. The Myanmar army launched a coup to seize power in February 2021. ASEAN held a special summit in April of the same year to address the Myanmar issue, with military leader Min Aung Hlaing in attendance. ASEAN and the Myanmar military government reached a 5-point consensus, hoping for improvements in the situation. However, there has been no progress on this consensus, leading ASEAN to invite only non-political representatives from the military government to attend all ASEAN meetings since October 2021. Iran fires around 180 ballistic missiles at Israel. According to the New York Times, on October 1st, Iran launched approximately 180 ballistic missiles toward Israel. IDF spokesman Hagari stated that most of the missiles were intercepted by the Israeli air defense system and the United States, with a small number landing in central and southern Israel. The large-scale missile attack forced millions of Israelis to seek shelter in air raid trenches for over an hour. Before a cabinet meeting following the missile launch, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu stated that Iran had made a significant mistake and assured that Israel would respond decisively. Russian forces take full control of Vuhledar, Ukraine. According to Reuters, on October 2nd, Moscow Komsomol reported that after the last unit of Ukraine's 72nd Mechanized Brigade abandoned Vuhledar on October 1st, the Russian army took control of the town. Pro-Russian war bloggers confirmed that Vuhledar is now fully under Russian control. The Russian army occupied Ukrainsk on September 17 and surrounded Vuhledar, about 80 kilometers south of Pokrovsk, forcing the Ukrainian army to choose between retreating or facing capture. Images from the area showed heavy bombardment from artillery and aerial glide bombs. Securing Vuhledar, located at the intersection of the eastern and southern battlefields, is significant for the Russian army as it alleviates pressure on their efforts to penetrate deeper behind Ukrainian defense lines. Google plans $1 billion data center investment in Thailand. According to Bloomberg, Google and Thai Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra announced that Google will invest $1 billion in a data center in Thailand. This investment is expected to create 14,000 jobs annually over the next 5 years and add 40 billion baht to Thailand's revenue by 2029. The new data center will support Google's AI-driven services, including search, maps, and office applications. Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra stated that Google's investment aligns with Thailand's cloud policy, accelerating the development of digital services and promoting economic growth. Marburg virus outbreak in Rwanda, 26 confirmed cases. According to Xinhua news agency, an outbreak of the Marburg virus has recently occurred in Rwanda. Currently, 26 people have been diagnosed, and 8 have died. The local government is investigating the source of the infection and closely monitoring over 300 people who have been in contact with confirmed cases. Marburg and Ebola viruses are both filoviruses, primarily spread through close contact, including physical contact and body fluids. They can cause highly contagious hemorrhagic fever, with symptoms such as high fever, nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, and bleeding. The mortality rate for Marburg virus infection ranges from 24% to 88%, depending on the strain and prevention measures. There is currently no specific treatment or drug for Marburg virus. U.S. urges embassy staff in Lebanon to take shelter. According to Reuters, the U.S. Embassy in Israel recently urged U.S. government personnel and their families in Lebanon to shelter in place until further notice. The embassy also advises local U.S. citizens to exercise caution and increase their awareness of personal safety. Additionally, the Turkish Ministry of Foreign Affairs stated that due to Israel's ground invasion of southern Lebanon, the security situation in Lebanon may deteriorate. The authorities have set up a local coordination center and are prepared to evacuate Turks in Lebanon by air and sea. Currently, about 20 countries have requested support, and authorities are working with other nations to establish evacuation routes. Ambrose and Ruvkun win Nobel Prize in Medicine. According to foreign reports, on October 7, the Karolinska Institute in Sweden announced that American developmental biologist Victor Ambrose and molecular biologist Gary Ruvkun were awarded the 2024 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine for their discovery of microRNA and its role in post-transcriptional gene regulation. The jury stated that their groundbreaking discovery revealed a new principle of gene regulation crucial for multicellular organisms, including humans. The Medicine Prize is the first Nobel Prize announced this year, with the remaining 5 prizes to be revealed in the coming days. Last year's winners in medicine were Hungarian scientist Katalin Karikó and American scientist Drew Weissman, whose discovery paved the way for the development of a coronavirus vaccine to help curb the epidemic.
According to the Wall Street Journal, Brent crude oil recently rose by over 3%, reaching the $80 per barrel mark for the first time since late August. That's all for today's Qingsha Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.